a beautifully made-up face that no doubt benefited from all the mysteriously effective processes of French dermatology. The tiny navy blue jacket, nipped in at the waist, looked like real Chanel, too. She made Penelope feel enormous and very badly dressed. Finally, she replaced the receiver with a flick of the wrist that set the charms on her large gilt bracelet jangling, and assessed her prospective client. It was the kind of look engineered to deter time-wasters. There must be plenty of them about. Penelope hoisted her best smile. "Bonjour, madame." "Bonjour. Comment je peux vous aider?" A lovely stone house, Penelope told her in faltering French. That was what she was looking for. On a hillside, with a view and a garden, but not too much land. 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, a swimming pool or space to build one. Goodness, thought Penelope, those daydreams were awfully specific. "I have several properties that might interest you," said the Frenchwoman in perfect English. Penelope didn't know whether to be relieved or annoyed. "Ah, good," she said. "My name is Madame Valancourt. Either you can make an appointment for viewing at a later date, or you can come with me now." She held up a red lacquered fingernail. "Vous avez de la chance, madame. You are very lucky." "I am? Mais oui, madame." Penelope could only guess what this stroke of luck might be, as she was ushered straight out of the office and into a shiny red Mini Cooper that matched the nails. Perhaps she shouldn't have drunk all that delicious rosé. It had made her bold. "We must hurry," said the estate agent, driving off at speed. With no mercy for other road users, they shot through the narrow streets and out into the countryside, past orchards brimming with snowdrifts of almond blossom. The first acid green shoots were showing on the gnarled stumps of vineyards. Here and there, men in the fields were bent double in intensive contemplation of crop and soil. They swerved violently. Penelope clenched her seatbelt in one hand and gripped the door handle with the other, her foot instinctively moving to brake as they overtook a Mercedes into the teeth of an oncoming tractor. Apparently oblivious to the cyclists and tourists who lay scattered in her wake, Madame Valancourt kept up a business-like conversation in which she established Penelope's credentials as a buyer, clearly satisfactory, history of visits to France, marital status, and happiness with the divorce, also apparently satisfactory, and former career, glimmer of respect. The car swept up narrowing roads into the Luberon mountains, away from the chic villages so beloved of French cabinet ministers, their mistresses, and Paris Match photographers, and into a landscape of holm oaks and pines. As the road became emptier, Penelope's heart rate eased slightly. "La belle Provence," announced Madame Valancourt, as they swung onto a potholed track that skirted a wood of scrub oak and spiky juniper bushes. Past a rusted tractor standing in an unkempt field, she stopped the car in front of a stone archway and gestured. "Voilà, le Chant d'eau. The name of the property is the Song of the Waterthe. It is an old farm." Penelope's gaze followed her companion's manicured finger. The property was decrepit. A couple of substantial outbuildings were suffocating under thick ivy. The 2-story farmhouse itself was built of pale stone in the traditional style. The wooden window shutters were flaking lavender-coloured paint. Several were hanging askew. Penelope could just picture the way it could be renovated. A lovely summer sitting room, with a terrace for dining under the stars. "No, stop it," she told herself. "Don't get carried away." Her affected seriousness about buying was only to ensure that she wouldn't be patronised. But a run-down farmhouse in Provence, mused Penelope, as the door was unlocked with a large iron key. Think what I could do with it. The dark hall smelled musty and mousy. Penelope caught her breath. Madame Valancourt skittered ahead on her high, clacky sandals. Half walking, half feeling her way forward, Penelope followed. In a spacious room,